The breaking story coming in, and I just want to be careful as I say this. This is being reported by news agency ANI that a Pakistani F-16 fighter jet has been shot down. Sources telling ANI that they have images of a parachute, the pilot ejecting as the F-16 was shot down. We are trying to get more information on this. We're also being told that the UN Secretary General has just called Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi amid rising tensions between India and Pakistan. The big story at this moment, remember, there is no official confirmation. Therefore, I just want to be calibrated and careful as I say this. News agency ANI is reporting that a Pakistani F-16 jet has been shot down. Shiv Arur, what can you tell us at this moment? Shiv.
Well, if this is confirmed, Rahul, in the presence of a complete a period of silence from the Indian Air Force and the MOD, if this is actually happened, then a full air war is probably imminently about to break out between India and Pakistan. You've got Major General Hassan Ghafoor of the DG of the ISPR, the Interstate Public Relations, saying that 2 Indian Air Force fighters have been shot down, with 1 pilot being arrested and 2 others being in POK. Now you've got ANI breaking that a Pakistan Air Force F-16, possibly one of the 2 that actually tried to violate Indian airspace, has been shot down over POK, with the parachute actually seen coming down. Means that you've got a dogfight situation between the Indian Air Force and the Pakistan Air Force for the first time since the 1971 war, Rahul. Never have Indian Air Force and Pakistan Air Force fighters come this close since the 71 war. There were some skirmishes in the air during the Kargil operation, but if an F-16 has in fact been shot down, this is a huge, huge development.
Joining us now, a very senior Air Force official who's commanded the Indian Air Force in these areas, Air Marshal Padamjeet Ahluwalia, joins us on this. You've been speaking, Air Marshal Ahluwalia, to sources who are serving in the Indian Air Force right now. What can you tell us about these dogfights along the line of control, sir?
Well, actually, I think the Pakistanis, as usual, are trying to send out fake information. The fact of the matter is that we lost a helicopter at Budgam, and we also lost 4 personnel with it. Of course, this needs to be confirmed by the Ministry of Defense. But the fact is that it was a helicopter at Budgam and not fighter aircraft that we're talking about. Simultaneously, what has happened is that it wasn't the Indian side that shot up any F-16, but this F-16 was shot up, and it was shot up by their own people, by the Pakistanis. The pilot ejected, and his parachute was spotted. Unfortunately, he landed in Paki territory. He landed across the LOC on their side, POK. So otherwise, it would have been a different matter. So it is not India that has done it. And lastly, of course, the point is that everybody is saying that, all movements have stopped. And that is obvious. That is just a security precaution. That is being cautious because these guys are just probing, feeling, and there could be a trigger-happy guy in between who might even take on some, civilian or commercial aircraft or fixed-wing aircraft, transport aircraft, anything like that.
What do you think happens next, Air Marshal Ahluwalia? The Pakistani DG of their ISPR, the Inter-Services Public Relations, claims they've taken an Indian pilot hostage. There's been absolutely no confirmation of that from the Indian side. We're being told that an F-16 has been shot down. We're suddenly seeing a very rapid escalation.
Yes, this F-16, like I said, has been shot down by the Pakis themselves. And if they are saying they have an Indian pilot, why is it they're not putting him on TV? They should put him there because they don't have an Indian pilot. It was a Pakistani pilot, a Pakistani Air Force pilot, after his F-16 was shot up, and his F-16 was shot by the Pakistanis themselves.
Say that we don't have any official confirmation of this from the Indian Air Force. We've been reaching out to multiple sources in the Indian Air Force, but we haven't heard. But what we do know is that an F-16 that violated Indian airspace, Indian authorities are now claiming has been shot down 3 kilometers within Pakistani territory in the Lam area of Nowshera. That's coming to news agency ANI. Air Marshal Anil Chopra joins us, and bear with us. We're in uncharted territory also because we haven't seen something like this since the 1971 war. There are claims, there are counter-claims. So bear with us as we try and do our best in reporting this for you. Air Marshal Chopra, what are you making of these claims and counter claims. Now it turns out an F-16 fighter aircraft of the Pakistani Air Force has been shot down.
Yeah, I think the situation is very fluid. First time after the 1971 war that we are physically crossing the borders. They are also posturing at this moment. Claims, counter claims, difficult till some official confirmations. Somebody is shown on the television, some crashed aircraft is seen. Then only I think it will be fair to say what is happening. But the point that needs to be understood is that the situation at this moment is heightened. Both the sides are fully charged up, both the sides are fully prepared. And I think it will be important for the Pakistani political leadership to take the international advice to be careful, because if they escalate the air war any further, then things may go a little more out of control, which is not the aim of the whole exercise. They must remember that we did not attack Pakistan people, we did not even attack Pakistan army. What we attacked was the Jaish-e-Mohammed camps, which was a legitimate right. They were about to strike us again. So the air war, as far as we are concerned, is against